Welcome back to This Bliss Tarot. My name is Corie, and we're going to do some messages here for you. So before I jumped on, first of all, tomorrow's a new moon. Tomorrow's the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. Just so, little suggestions. I'm sure there's plenty of other people who are talking about things that you could be doing right now to prepare for this. I totally cleaned my apartment, cleaning the space, the energy, like making little. So one thing that I like to do for like new moons and clearing the energy and kind of clearing the space is I make this like little serum that I kind of wipe on all the doors and all the window sills on the inside and the outside, and it kind of just I put different essential oils in there with intention, right? Different like oils and minerals and things of that with intention to kind of clear the space, call in what it is that I want to call in, raise the vibration, things of that nature. And I also use that same stuff. I actually just add soap when I'm cleaning my floor. So I don't know if some of you guys are like looking for like little things to do around your place to maybe help clear the energy. I have noticed that using the salt in the carpet is really beneficial. I also sometimes kind of like, I used some Epsom salt one time, that had like a scent to kind of add the scent, and that was kind of nice. Just doing like a little bit of experiments to kind of see what works for you as far as like really just like like sweeping out the energy in your space, right? So anyways, but yeah, I will definitely be taking a bath this evening. So this is from the Ghetto Nun, so shout out to the nun. But tomorrow 8/8 there is a prayer event going on so tomorrow on 8/8 at 8:08 a.m. and 8:08 p.m. We will be praying / meditating during that time for 8 minutes. So if you'd like to join, just do it on your own time zone. Do it on your own accord. You don't have to get on anywhere, sign on anything. Just want to invite you there to be a part of that. You can, pray to help heal yourself, pray to help heal others, whatever it is. Have some intention and, let's get some good energy out there. So, let's see. Also, I am looking for 5 people to help or join me during a health and wellness experiment that I'm going through here, or not experiment, but journey. Okay, it's not an experiment. It's definitely a path I'm choosing, and it's something that's beneficial. Going to be beneficial for my human vessel, beneficial for mind, body, and spirit, and also beneficial for my pocket. So, like as in my wallet. So if you're interested, definitely my email will be in the description box below. Definitely shout out for that. So before when I was sitting down, so, I had my music going, had a whole vibe thing going on while I'm cleaning. But I start getting ready to like set up to do my pick a card reading, okay, for you guys. And then some songs started coming on and I started channeling some messages. So I'm sure if I would have sat here and kept going, I probably could have had, multiple songs. I only went through 4 songs. So I'm just going to kind of lay out these channeled messages here for you, and then we'll figure out our different decks here and we'll do a reading, okay? So the first song was Name by the Goo Goo Dolls, and I will put the names of these songs below if you want to listen to them. I love the Goo Goo Dolls. But anyway, so with this, I channeled, that somebody really misses you. They don't want to do the self-development to get on your level. It was like a feeling of like, you've raised your vibration, and this person, they really do miss you. Like, the emotions were definitely very clear, but they don't want to get back on your level because you continue to level up, right? You just keep going, right? It's like this person, maybe they like try to get on your level and say they get to that point and then they come back around and you're on the next level. You see what I'm saying? They kind of just want you to go ahead and desert that path of leveling up, and just come back down to where they are, right? They feel like they're at a good point, as far as self-development and whatnot, and they'll just like keep it a secret, almost like they feel like they're going to keep it a secret from the divine or from these people, or I don't know, like that, you know what I mean, like almost like you're not supposed to be in that department. Say we're, consider this journey like we're all working in different departments, and you're supposed to be like higher up in the corporate office here, and this person, you know what I mean, like they just want you, they want to be around you, they want to be with you, so they want you to come to their department, which could be like, I'm hearing like the waste department, right? And they just won't tell anybody in that department who you are, right? Does that make sense? Like they'll keep you a secret. They won't tell anybody, so that way there's like no leeches or anything. But and then for some of you, this is almost like there's something about like a feeling of like blackmail. You know what I'm saying? Like this person almost wants to, and you'll know if this resonates with you, but this person wants you to come back so badly that maybe they're going to like hold some things against you, or maybe somebody is holding some things against this person, and they can't come back. You'll know how that kind of resonates in your situation if it does. So those are the messages that I got with that song. So the second song is To Build a Home by the Cinematic Orchestra. Okay, so someone feels like they're very comfortable in what they know, right? It's like they, in that song it talks about, they found a home in a place where all of the furniture and stuff is covered in dust, right? There's no change, there's no movement, there's no nothing like this. It's just the same as what it's always been, right? Okay. They're afraid of change. Okay. This is someone you may have been in a very serious connection with. Someone, maybe you both thought it was a forever thing. I think maybe one of you, and for some of you, you both thought it was a forever thing. For some of you, it was very one-sided, okay, from the very beginning, okay? This cycle between you two has definitely come to an end. Like it's no longer like this person was just a temporary person in your life. You didn't feel as though it was going to be that way, but it definitely turned out that way, and that just was the plan there, okay? Okay, let's see. Okay, so and anything that you two have built together is like slowly, completely crumbling. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you and this person were, if you're resonating with this message, you and this person had a lot of things entangled. Maybe you have children with this person, or maybe you guys live together, or you know what I mean? Like there was a lot of entanglement, I'm hearing, okay? You two held on to each other for codependency and safety for a while. So maybe there was a marriage and you got divorced, and or maybe there was this feeling of like you guys would break up and get back together, and break up and get back together, okay? But you both know that it's like really time to move on. Like there's no like breaking up and getting back together at any point at this point. You know what I'm saying? Or at least you do, okay? Now going back to the people, some of you where this was very one-sided from the beginning. For some of you, this was an illusion, right? This person just played house for personal gains, okay? But you're breaking free from this and building a new home on your own, a solid foundation that is too strong to turn to dust. This separation is huge for you in your next cycle. This person cannot come along where you are going. Okay, so this person, it was just a temporary person. If some of you feel like you're kind of like questioning, like, you know what I mean? Like, is it really over? Yeah. Yep. You are headed somewhere new. This person is headed somewhere new elsewhere, in whatever direction they chose. You chose your own direction. You know what I'm saying? It's time to move on. You're going different ways. Okay. All right. So the third song is I Die Young by the band Perry. Okay. So this is a very short message. So there's a few of you maybe, that someone has left instructions in a will that someone needs to find. It felt very urgent when I was writing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody needs to find this. If it gets into the wrong hands, this could be hairy. Okay. This is from someone who did not pass young, but maybe unexpectedly. Okay. So that was just for a couple of you. Okay. And then some of you had like a friend or a relationship from when you were younger, maybe high school or grade school days. This person passed away young. Okay. You know, and you'll know if this is you because you were, you know, some of us have those people that were around and they pass away young. This was somebody who you were close enough to that you were extremely affected. You were very emotional about this passing. Okay. This person definitely visits you often. Okay. Kind of protects you in some ways. Maybe sometimes you channel this person's energy and they give messages through you. It's like protection through words. Okay. Okay. So, and then last one, it's called Just a Man by Goo Goo Dolls. Okay. So, someone is finally stepping into their truth here. Okay. Someone, they have known it, like they've known who they are and you know what I'm saying? But it's almost like they had so many projections put onto them. It was like they felt they weren't really comfortable to be themselves for fear of what others thought. Okay, but finally you feel good enough. You're comfortable in your own skin. Okay, you're feeling happier than ever. Okay, and it's like you know where you're headed, but you're trusting the process for guidance on how to get there, because you're not exactly sure what it looks like yet, right? Like you're just, you know, you're on the right path. You know you're headed in the right direction. You know what it is that you want. You know the goals that you have. You know you're on your way there, right? But you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. So you trust the process. You know that you're doing the right thing. You're headed in the right direction here. Okay. And with that being said, it feels like this is like a reality check, almost like a realization of you do know, you're learning, you're seeing the ways of manifestation, right? Okay. So, and then for some of you, there's somebody who's like really trying to project their beliefs onto you, because they don't like yours. Yeah, what's new? You know what I mean? And you're sending the shit right back. Like, you're just kind of shutting it down almost immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no room for that, no space for that. Like, I know who I am. I know what I believe. You cannot, like, make me question myself. Like, like, my beliefs are formed on experience. And so you cannot make me question. This person, I feel like, tried to come in and try to make you question your beliefs. It's crazy. Like, what? Nah. Yeah, okay. So let me know in the comments if any of those messages resonated with you, if you liked me doing that. I kind of liked doing it, honestly. I you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was channeling the messages, I had a really good time with it. So, you know, if you like it, if they resonated with you, if there's something to that, you know, definitely let me know. We're in this together, right? This channel is yours just as much as it is mine. And so, anyways, all right, moving on. So let's go ahead and get our 3 piles. Our 3 cards to choose from. 3 piles, please. 3 cards. Are we not doing it? There's one. There it is. Okay. So, we have, what's this say? Keepers of the earth. Trust the niggle in the middle here, and the yes card on the right. So, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1. If you chose the Keepers of the Earth card, this is your reading. Pile 1, I feel like you are extremely protected. Okay? Everything that you do and everything that you do not go alone. Pile 1, I feel like you have your own spiritual security guard team. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're up there with their, like, walkie-talkies, like, the eagle is flying. And so then they literally send out an eagle to follow you. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But no, Pile 1, I just feel like you're very watched over. You're very protected. You're very guided. You're very just, you're in tune. You're tapped in. You know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're aware of this. We've got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're very, very, very connected. Some of you maybe are being a little impatient about something, or maybe a little bit out of balance here. Maybe wanting things to move too quickly, right? Maybe rushing things. And there's still some things that you have to, like, take care of, right? Before you can rush into whatever this is. Just know that you're protected, and whatever it is that you're wanting, that you're working hard towards, it's for sure yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's yours. Okay? Like, this is your purpose, you know what I'm saying? So just know, that you are not working on this alone. There's a whole team. Okay, you do need to find, I'm hearing for some of you, you do need to find a team of, like, masters to help you develop this, but you'll know when and you'll know who, okay? Yeah, you guys are very protected, very guided, very, held. What's pile 1's current energy? Holding back. Yep. Looking at all your options, looking at all the different ways, the different ships, the different, kind of getting that higher perspective, kind of looking at the bigger picture, right? Yeah. What's this about? What are they holding back from? The 9 of Pentacles. Life of luxury. Let's get one more on this 9 of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are like healing, right? Like there's some, either that or you're literally preventing yourself from, you're in this Four of Pentacles energy and you are preventing yourself from being in the Nine of Pentacles energy because you are keeping yourself stuck in hermit mode, right? Hermit mode is a good mode. It's definitely a spiritual mode. It's looking at things from a higher perspective. You know what I mean? But the hermit doesn't take any action. The hermit waits. The hermit also does attract though. So that's another thing. So let's see. Maybe you are currently in this Four of Pentacles hermit energy, attracting the Nine of Pentacles, pulling it towards you. And that's why you're holding back. You're not taking any action. You're looking at things. Okay, let's get some more on this though. Let's see. There we go. Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Underneath that, the Judgment, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you guys are at this crucial time right now where you are at this Wheel of Fortune. You're starting this new cycle, okay? That's definitely filled, it's like a life full of luxury, okay? Definitely things, you know, divinely guided for sure. And it's wish fulfillment, absolutely here. I feel like you guys are, look at this. So this is a Seven of Swords, but I'm so drawn to this. Okay, see this egg in her hand, in her arms? It's like it's time for this egg to hatch. Okay, it's time. And I feel like you guys are potentially, so you're either being guided to hold off and wait, okay, and slow down on your action, right? Because you know what's coming, you know what's happening, you know it's time to wait, right? You know, you understand that the wheels are all spinning to make this manifest. Or some of you need to understand there's this fear, this feeling of fear of taking action and moving on this, allowing this egg to hatch. Because it's new. Because you're doing it alone. You're not alone. Okay, your ancestors, your you know, your guardian angels, your and whatnot, they're all here working with you. So this could go one of two ways. Okay, one way is you know what I mean, like you've taken plenty of action, you know, like detailed action, precise action, you know, effective action to go ahead and turn this wheel, and you're at this point where you just sit back and you just wait. You protect your energy, you wait, you allow this to manifest, you attract this into your life, right? You're going to know which way this resonates for you based on your own story here, okay? But then on the other hand, there's some of you that it's time to take action, right? If you want to go from the Four of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, you must move. You must move on something. You must do something to pull in that energy, right? To pull in that, to attract that, right? Somebody has had some sort of tower moment though, in realizing that you truly are happy. You truly are one that just, you make yourself happy. You know what I'm saying? You don't need anyone else to make yourself happy, and that you are aware that you are the magician. You have this, this ability to create your own reality. All right, let's get some advice. Ooh, those did not want to shuffle like that, did they? Advice for pile 1. If people are trying to tell you how to handle a situation, follow your own intuition. I feel like pile 1, you guys, with this Keepers of the Earth card here, you guys are definitely divinely guided here. And so whatever you're being told to do, whether it be sit or move, do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow other people to, like this message right here, like if I were you, pile 1, like after getting off this message and I'm the one doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like I would feel like, I would be worried, like, am I supposed to be sitting or am I supposed to be moving? Like, go within. Find yourself sitting on your throne, the throne on your heart, right? What is your intuition telling you? What are your ancestors telling you? Okay, listen to that. Okay, listen to that. You're definitely stepping into this spiritual power, this divine wisdom. It's being handed over to you for sure. Okay, there's definitely some responsibility that comes with this. It's like you gotta, there's a couple more sacrifices that need to be made. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are things that, probably aren't even serving you anyways. But to continue moving on this path, to keep going, to get from this 4 of Pentacles to this 9 of Pentacles, if you're not already there, I feel as though there's a little bit of discipline, a little bit of sacrifice, a little bit of, you know what I mean, like releasing that needs to go on here, okay? But you're like, justice is here, judgment is here, like both karma cards, like for sure in your favor, right? Because they're both in the upright, okay? Like, yeah. Yeah. Whatever you've been putting your energy to, right? Whatever you've been putting your energy into, it's growing, it's manifesting, it's going to help catapult you into this into this new cycle. Definitely lots of love in this new cycle, a lot of luxury, a lot of, you know what I mean, like the finer things in life here. Okay? Yeah, so advice, really just continue to follow your intuition, your guidance from your spiritual team. Stand in your truth, make sure that you are the truth, make sure that you're, you know what I'm saying, and stay dedicated to your responsibilities, continue to stay disciplined, and you know what I'm saying, like continue to allow these intuitive messages to come to you and help heal you and help grow you. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like there's a lot of like little tiny itty bitty tower moments that are not painful, that are just kind of opening your perspective a little bit more. I feel like they're coming in pretty quickly here. Okay? So those are the messages that I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And we will see you next time. Okay, pile. Pile 2. If you chose the Trust the Niggle card, sorry. This be your reading, okay? Okay. So notice how so this is the same girl, right? Okay, this is like, I feel like this is two sides of the same girl. Okay, she's wearing purple, which definitely makes me feel like very, intuitive, very psychic, very, for some of you, if you resonate with the word witch, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely coming through for me here. But it's very old, okay? It feels like a very old, it's almost a feeling of like deja vu. Have you guys been having some deja vu going on recently? But this card generally means there's something, your intuition or your, you know what I mean, your gut, your guides, it's trying to tell you something, and it's almost like you don't necessarily, you're having hard. I feel like this is a confirmation for you to trust your intuition. Okay, if you feel like there's a lot more messages than normal coming through, or maybe they're coming through differently or more clearly or more elaborated, or I feel like we have all been kind of going through this, like, if you're doing the work, some sort of spiritual upgrade has been kind of going through all of us, I think, as a collective. You know what I'm saying? Especially walking into this 8/8 portal, it's preparing us for the next phase on this journey, given that you stayed in your lane and kept running, right? Like, now we get to go to the next level. Like, you like grab the flag and here we go. Like, so, I like to imagine life as a video game sometimes. Mario or Frogger. But anyways, so let's see. What's pile 2's current energy? Pile 2's current energy. Pile 2. I feel like that message from the song Name by the Goo Goo Dolls, I feel like that probably resonated with you a lot. The message with that was basically, if you didn't listen to it, it was basically somebody really, 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 really misses you, but because you continue to level up, this person doesn't want to keep going with the discipline and the hard work and cleaning up their act, right? They don't want to be the best version of themselves. They just want to be good enough, right? Okay, so this person kind of wants you to just kind of abandon your self-development path to stay on their level. And the way I explained it was like, pretend the world, the universe is a big department store, right? And you're supposed to be in like the corporate office, right? That's your department. It's the very top, okay? Working with the big guy, okay? And this person works in, I think it was waste, was the example that was given. They want you to come sneak into their department, just hang out in their department, skip your corporate life, skip your big guy, working with the big guy life. And they won't tell anyone in the waste department like who you are, right? They'll just keep it a secret, like nobody needs to know. Yeah, this is over. This cycle's over with this person. Okay, this pile 2. You know this. That's why this Trust the Niggle is here. But you are questioning it. Why are you questioning it? Because you're feeling lonely. Why are you feeling lonely? Because right now is a challenge. it feels like right now is a challenge of, can you handle, like, how dedicated are you to this process, pile 2? I feel like that's what you guys are going through right now, is some tests and trials and tribulations, to see how dedicated you are. And here's the thing. Say you do go hang out in the waste department. You skip out on your journey in the corporate office, right? Working next to the big guy. Nobody's gonna be mad at you, right? This is your own self choice. But understand, if you go hang out with people in the waste department, you're going to there's nothing wrong with people who work in the waste department. They serve a certain purpose. But I feel like you, pile 2, don't belong in the waste department. You don't like the way it smells. It's hot there. It's very humid. It just doesn't suit you. People who work in the waste department are meant to work in the waste department. You are meant to work in the corporate office. You see. You know this, but I feel like there's a little bit of self-doubt here also, of like, look, yeah, everyone's watching you. You feel it, and you're feeling the pressure, and I feel like you're trying to create this new reality, but because everyone is watching you, and there's all this energy that's being kind of sent towards you, because I feel like you're so close to this, that people are sending you this energy that's like, you know what I'm saying, almost like slowing you down, right? Making you feel sought after. Some of you are being sought after. This is for a career. Take the position. Okay. So for some of you, pile 2, 1 or 2 of you, I just heard headhunter. There's a headhunter looking for you. In a good way, for a career. Okay? So the 6 of Swords came out here, right? Picking up your anchor, moving on, okay? Understanding this person's meant to be in the past, and I just keep hearing it, and I won't tell them your name. You grew up way too fast. Now there's nothing to believe. You know how people who work in the corporate office, right? It always seems like people that are in the corporate office have a better experience with a company, right? I don't think that's always necessarily true, but just say from a mind point of a reference of, say you work in the restaurant and then there's the corporate office, and the corporate office always is making these changes within the restaurant, and a lot of times I feel like, I used to be a restaurant manager, and so a lot of times when changes would come down to us, it was like, clearly these people have never really worked in the restaurant to understand that this change is maybe not beneficial for us as employees, right? Yeah. I feel like, pile 2, you need to be in the corporate office because you have been in the waste department, and it's like you have this voice where you can express to the office what it's like to be in the waste department. Does that make sense? It's kind of odd, but I feel like some of you, you know what I mean, like like say you're currently in the waste department, right? Or maybe you're like in the mailroom now. Like you moved up from the waste department, now you're in the mailroom, okay? And you know what I mean? Like being in the mailroom, you get to go to the corporate office and you get to kind of like, you know, drop off the mail and you get to talk to Susie and Sally and Betty and George and Sam, right? Okay. So but you get this feeling every time you're in the corporate office, like this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I belong, right here. So you're doing whatever it is. I feel like pile 2, there's some changes that are being made that you're making personally here. Whatever these changes are, that's what this anchor is. Okay? You're making these changes to put yourself in the corporate office. Right? And just remember, this the speak about the corporate office is all just like a storyline, right? Like it doesn't have to be a corporate office. It could be, you know what I mean? Like whatever it is for you in your life. Yeah, the High Priestess. For sure. Some of you guys are extremely intuitive, extremely tapped in here. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like you don't want to be anywhere other than in this energy of the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, like that talks about being single and stuff. Maybe eventually you want to, you know, be with somebody or whatnot. La-di-da-di-da. Clearly, with the way I feel about the way this song resonates, there's somebody that you're like moving on from, right? You're ending this old cycle, starting this new cycle, kind of picking up your anchor and moving on here. But I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like when leaving this person behind, you're only walking into a life full of luxury, right? You know you belong in the corporate office. And this is what they do in the corporate office. They got easy access on their head. They got a bird to talk to during the day. She's checking out her nails. She's got an apple in her hand, like eating healthy, like taking care of her body. You know what I'm saying? She's looking at her bird, like chatting with the bird. Look at these cute earrings, this wonderful outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, that is where I belong. I don't belong here in the mail room. So pile 2, I feel very much so that like you guys are you're doing what it takes to lift this anchor and move on, right? To move up to this corporate office. Yeah, taking your burdens and moving on and waiting for your time. You know what I mean? Like you've already moved up from waste to mailroom, right? Like you know, like your pay grade's already raised, your, you know what I'm saying? Like you know you're headed to the top. Like, you know, if your burdens, with the Ten of Wands, if your burdens are flowers, like you can't even be mad about that. But she is pretty hunched over there. That does look a little bit uncomfortable, right? So, you know, but just know that, you know, take it as these, I would say these are a bunch of seeds that you planted and now you're just picking, like going through your harvest, right? These are going to look beautiful in a vase on her coffee table. Yep. Yeah, some of you are very grounded also. I'm being drawn to the fact that she's not wearing shoes. So you guys are extremely grounded during this process. Yeah. Yes. Trust the fact. Trust the fact that you know where you're going, pile 2. Trust the fact that you are not yet there, that this journey is not over, okay? All right, what's some advice for pile 2? Advice for pile 2? Starting to get like dark in here. I'm surprised the lighting is still so great. Continue to make sacrifices. Continue to challenge yourself. Continue to grow. Continue to keep working on this, okay? Because you're going to get there, right? You are going to start to discover and see just how magical you are. You're like stripping away the things that kind of take away some of the power, right? Take away some of your energy. And you're going to see, you know what I'm saying, how much it is that you can get done during the day, right? I feel like some of you, this is like for you, the corporate office is your own business, right? Like you're afraid, like, how can I do that? How could I run? You know what I'm saying? Or it's some sort of like gift or vision that God has given you or the universe has given you to it's your purpose during this life, part of your purpose, and it's some sort of responsibility that you've been given by the Most High. And I feel like you are, you know what I'm saying? You know you can do it, but there's a little bit of, a little tiny bit of doubt, right? A little tiny bit of feeling almost like, man, he really wants me to do that all by myself. Like he's not going to have anybody else show up for that. The reason being is because you are made for this. This is, you know what I mean? Like you are teaching people by doing this, by being this. You can do it. You absolutely can do it. Yes. Just stay disciplined. It's teaching you discipline. I just heard, but girls just want to have fun. Yes, girls do just want to have fun. But there will be a time for fun after this. It's like this creation is something that's sent from the Most High. And so that is on priority. And then once that is created and rolling and moving, then it's time for all the fun, right? That's what it feels like. Yeah, because you know what I mean? Like advice is also like work with others, work with your guides, work with Mother Nature, work with, you know what I'm saying? Like you are not alone, okay? Trust your intuition, trust what you're being guided to do. And just, advice is just like enjoy life. Be happy, okay? The reason this was given to you is because you can handle it, right? And you technically chose it before this life. So some of you, there is definitely somebody else who is very spiritual, somebody who's very connected. Potentially, you could definitely be working with this person for sure. Some of you, it's a mentor. Some of you, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody that you work with side by side. You guys are kind of like peers to create something, okay? But it's pulling in abundance. It's pulling in happiness. It's, you know what I mean? You're discovering what you're made of, right? It's time to level up, okay? Thus far, I feel like you've been pretty comfortable on the journey, and now it's getting to a point where maybe things will get a little bit uncomfortable, things maybe that you have to let go of, or things that you have to step out on or try, but it's only developing you as a person, pile 2, and it's only going to help you grow. So yeah, I feel like right now it's like, you belong in that corporate office. So at this point? What is it that you can do to get there? What can I sacrifice and then replace that time getting me to this office? You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Use your imagination. Use your creativity. Because you're headed there. You're on your way. For sure. Definitely reaping a big harvest. So, that is what I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. And Pile 2, also, I just heard for some of you, you intuitively know this, but this person is not showing you. There's somebody in your energy that has a lot of burdens right now, that's kind of going through a lot of stuff. I feel like this person plays it off otherwise. I don't know why you would necessarily want to know this or why you necessarily care, but for some reason some of you do, and so that's what I'm telling you. Yeah. All right, so anyways, Pile 2, thank you so much for being here, for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm so grateful for every single one of you, and we will see you next time. Pile 3, let's see, 51. Pile 3. If you chose the Yes card, this is your reading. There's something that you're holding back from. Yeah, something that you're holding back from. I feel like this is something that maybe you could have potentially had experiences with someone or something previous in the past, and it didn't necessarily work out. You tried something before, it didn't work. And so you're feeling like, well, maybe sorry, so thirsty. You're feeling like maybe it'll work out, but maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be just like last time, right? I'm being guided to tell you to just say yes. You are a different person than you were this last time that you did this or tried this, or you know what I'm saying? You're a completely different person. You have different perspectives. Your karma is different. You're at a different level in your life. You're attracting things at this point. Yeah, it's time to just do it. Just do it. You have something to offer. And also for the first, I haven't been drawn to this card at all in any of the other decks or any of the other piles, but the bottom of the deck is share your voice. Some of you, this is writing a book, this is starting a podcast, this is starting a channel, this is sharing your story. Some of you, you have a story that you're not sharing, even if you're in the public eye, right? There's still a story that I feel like you're not sharing. It's actually the one that's going to catapult you into success. And it's also going to be extremely healing for a lot of other people. So I don't know if you, what is the story? What is, you know what I mean? Do you know, do they know what the story is supposed to be? Yes. But you're afraid to tell it. Why are they afraid to tell it? Because you don't think that people will believe you, or you know what I'm saying? A lot of different things. Listen. Here's what I've learned. There will always be people who don't believe you. But there will also be people who your story resonates with them so deep within their soul that they have no choice but to believe you. And those are the people that your story needs to be told to, because those are the people that your story resonates with. So therefore, you have something to offer. You've gotten out of something that they're currently in and they need you. For some of you, I feel like it has to do with being controlled your entire life. For some of you, I feel like it has to do with narcissism. For some of you, I feel like it has to do with breaking, it has something to do with breaking some sort of chains. You know, the Six of Wands doesn't talk about any of that stuff. But if you look at, somebody has been it's like somebody has been controlling you like a puppet. Right? I feel like subconsciously. And I feel like now at this point, sorry. You've broken free from this, right? Mm-hmm. And this is kind of catapulting you into this new energy of yourself. I feel like it's your family. Is your family a little bit judgmental, maybe? Your family may be hurt a little bit that you're moving on from them, but here's the thing is I feel like they caused that, right? Because I feel like they were this person sitting, I feel like you are the hummingbird in this card, and this person is this person could take that flower and move it wherever she wants. You see what I'm saying? This could also talk about some of you, there is a connection that's happening here, okay? This is completely different. Okay, this is somebody, this connection could be victory, okay? This could be a connection that's, you know what I'm saying? Like finally there's a connection, right? They're like they did it, like she held it in the right spot and the bird, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a connection, and with that Six of Pentacles that was out earlier too, that could talk about equal give and take. So there could be a connection that's coming in that maybe you need to say yes to, that maybe you're a little bit hesitant about. This connection could bring balance and harmony into your life. Definitely in some cycles. Help you financially, I'm hearing. We have the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you guys are giving birth to something new here. Okay, with the Empress here. Some of you guys are pregnant. Congratulations. That's phenomenal. I've actually never gotten that message. That's funny. Yeah, there's something, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely something that is being born here. A new connection, a new development, a new creation, a new something with the Lover's card for sure. And the Wheel of Fortune. get one more row. Let's get one underneath the Six of Wands, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Swords. Let's get one underneath all of them. One underneath the Six of Wands, please. They're like, yeah, this Empress energy is definitely you, okay, for sure. Yeah, and the Six of Wands is good news. It's with the Justice card underneath it. There's been some sort of victory here that's been had, and you're definitely birthing something new. This Wheel of Fortune here is this new cycle here, and in this new cycle there's a lot of self-love, there's a lot of justice, a lot of good luck, a lot of things going in your way, a lot of insight, you know, like you kind of just have the world in your hands right now, and you can kind of birth whatever it is that you're looking to birth. You know what I'm saying? People are watching you, for sure. People are watching you. Because you're this Empress, Queen of Wands energy here, okay? The people watch the Queen of Wands. That's what they do. You know what I mean? You draw in attention. That's what the Queen of Wands does. The Queen of Wands is also the most magical queen in the deck, okay? So I feel as though what you're creating is very large, very magical. You know what I mean? Some people are watching you move on from some sort of situation here, and they are definitely celebrating that. That is for sure. I'm just hearing like, finally. So to whoever that is, congratulations for finally moving on from somebody. And it's not like finally moving on from somebody, but finally understanding your worth is what it feels like. Pile 3. Yeah, but in this new cycle, I feel like Spirit just wants you to just say yes. Understand that you're extremely protected, okay? With this Four of Swords here and this self-love, as long as you're continuing to fill your cup and rest at the feet of the Lord, or you know what I mean, like make sure you're staying grounded and continuing to connect with the universe and your ancestors and whatnot, there's a lot of opportunities that are coming your way here. And I feel like some of them are not permanent opportunities, but Spirit still wants you to say yes. There's some sort of small or large lesson in each and every single one of them. Okay? But justice is coming from all of them, right? Like there's some sort of karmic justice happening here for you. Oh, but people are certainly watching you, Pile 3. They certainly are. Probably the people that were the narcissists. Could be these 3 women over here stuck in these hula hoops. What's the advice? Advice for Pile 3? Continue to nurture yourself. Continue to take care of yourself. Continue to trust the process. Continue to create your manifestations. Continue to, you know what I'm saying? Like we've got, for advice, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Like money looks good, Pile 3. Like with the Empress, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Justice card. Like money looks phenomenal. We've got the Emperor. Yeah. I feel like you guys are in this Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Really just nurturing and loving on yourself and maybe your children if you have them, and you know, your community, and kind of just really kind of getting a feel and really kind of getting in touch with who you are and what it is that you like, and you know what I'm saying. Now it's getting darker in here. It's kind of creating this different vibe. I like it. I do have a couple of candles burning over there. Anyways, but what's happening here is there's either some sort of communication that comes into you, or you make some sort of communication. There's some sort of communication. There's something that's happening, whether you're reaching out to somebody or somebody's reaching out to you, that's gonna kind of like, you're going to find out something, you're going to learn something, there's some sort of insight that happens that's going to definitely put you into action here. Okay, it's definitely going to put you in drive mode. You know what I mean? I feel like you've been in neutral, kind of coasting along here, and now it's like you're going to, like, you know, put it in drive, hit the ignition, like, let's go. Pedal to the metal, like, you know what I'm saying, with the Knight of Wands here, and then pushing you into this Emperor energy. Now, this Emperor could be the one that is watching you, okay? Could be the one that's watching you rest and take care of yourself and heal and whatnot. There could be somebody else who's taking action towards this Emperor because they know that they're watching you, okay? But don't worry, because if this is your Emperor, this connection is very protected, okay? This Emperor, if he is your person, he gets some sort of guidance as well, okay? And he's very protected, and so nothing can get in the way. Like, you're being preserved for this person's being preserved for you, for sure. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, some sort of, it's like the more you stay disciplined, the further along you move on this path. That's odd that message came out. But yeah, so basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep taking action, right? Keep moving in the direction that you're moving in. Like, there's some sort of communication that's going to come in, or you're going to make, that's definitely going to help you on this journey, kind of catapult you into this movement here. But I feel as though very much so that you guys are moving. You're taking concise, you know, action. But yeah, whatever offers come your way, just give them an opportunity. Use your intuition for sure. But there's a lot of things that are coming your way that have some, you know, could be traveling opportunities. It could be, you know what I'm saying, just different things. Go for it. Just say yes. So, all right, so pile 3, those are the messages that I have for you. Thank you so very much for being here, for like, sharing, subscribing, and we will see you next time.